Hello, I'm Robert Simmons. I'm the author of the Book of Stones and the Alchemy of Stones. And today I want to talk about a new stone called Aurastarlite. It's related to Auralite 23, but it comes from a different mine and it has its own unique properties. Aurastarlite was discovered in 2023 in Ontario, Canada by my friend Howard Pilsmaker. Like Auralite 23, the base material of Aurastarlite is amethyst, with varying amounts of other minerals such as hematite, citrine, smoky quartz, white quartz, or clear quartz. So I'll show you a couple of samples. This is one, and you can see the white stripes of white quartz that are there. In addition to that, there are pieces like this that have points, and the points are covered with kind of a brown coating, and that makes the properties energetically somewhat different, and I'll talk about that shortly. Another sample, just so you get the sense of how these crystals have grown, is this slice here, and you can see the dark tips, the amethyst color, some smoky quartz, as well as clear quartz, all mixed together, and a little bit of citrine in this piece. So these to me are really special stones energetically. And I will just start in on the spiritual qualities of them. Then at the end of the video, I'll do a 3-minute meditation with Aurastarlite, and I'll be holding my own Aurastarlite crystals and projecting the intention that the currents of Aurastarlite will go into the energy field that we share. So you should be able to tune in and get your own sense of what Aurastarlite feels like. When I first held a piece of this stone in meditation, it brought in absolute stillness and the clarity of pure heart-mind awareness. So when I feel that pure heart-mind awareness, there's a sense of stillness and an energetic connection between my head and my heart and the whole space in between. On the feeling level, there's a kind of a soft, sweet, blissful quality to heart-mind awareness. The sweetness comes from the heart, and the stillness is up here. It's centered up here. So that's a little bit about how it feels. And this stillness of heart-mind awareness is the stillness of the great void that is sought in many schools of meditation. It's the stillness that fills the space between the stars in the infinite cosmos. And it's the same stillness that dwells in the heart's core. This beautiful inner silence that's engendered by Aurastarlite is not like sleep or unconsciousness. It's an awareness that is wide awake and alert, but so complete within itself that there's no need for thought or action. Within this stillness, there is a wonderful quiet bliss and a feeling of fullness. So that's the heart-mind pure awareness that this stone naturally resonates to in my system, and I think in yours too. Aurastarlite is a potent stone of spiritual and energetic purification. Unhealthy attachments and negative thought patterns dissolve in the presence of Aurastarlite like with some smoke in the wind. This stone can clear and cleanse the auric field more thoroughly than any other stone I know, and it does so in a way that leaves behind this fullness of inner harmony that goes with that heart-mind awareness. Aurastarlite is a powerful stone of spiritual protection. It can dispel invisible entities that try to feed on fear, depression, or other stressful emotional patterns. It can act as a spiritual ally that calls in one's guardians and protectors. And it helps one to stay balanced, centered, and grounded in difficult situations. And it supports the arising of one's personal courage. Aurastarlite immediately impressed me with its healing qualities. It offers healing support to all the body systems by virtue of its cleansing and balancing currents. So if one is trying to clear toxic substances or persistent patterns of illness, this stone will lend profound vibrational support to those efforts. Aurastarlite is recommended for those who wish to purge inflammatory biological contaminants that remain in one's tissues after an illness or inoculation. It can be applied in situations in which one's natural body processes have been overridden, causing the production of damaging genetic material. Aurastarlite works in these areas on the spiritual energetic level rather than directly producing physical effects. In this case, it is more a matter of purifying the subtle body energy patterns, which then influence the other levels. One can carry or wear a piece of the stone, or one can use it in body layouts or self-healing meditations. So Aurastarlite can help to dissolve negative emotional patterns, including fixations caused by past traumas. It's a fantastic stone to meditate with in order to relieve stress, anxiety, or depression. Its capacity to connect one to the blissful, silent center of awareness that resides in our hearts can bring us much more than transitory relief. It can help us to consistently access the profound inner peace, which is a fundamental aspect of our own true nature. On the highest spiritual levels, meditation with Aurastarlite can aid one in reaching planes of awareness from which one can perceive and interact with angels and spirit guides. Most significantly, meditation with Aurastarlite can be directed toward making conscious contact with the soul of the earth, the wisdom goddess, Gaia Sophia. Sophia speaks through all the stone beings, and Aurastarlite's tendency to enhance our telepathic capacities can make the connection to Gaia easier and clearer. The longer one works with Aurastarlite, the more powerful one's connection with this amazing stone can become. Those who are attracted to the stone, or for whatever reason, are encouraged to meditate with it, or wear it on a daily basis for at least 3 months. The good effects one notices in the beginning can multiply many-fold over time. So although the blissful silence one can access through the benefits of Aurastarlite is deeply nourishing, stillness is not the full picture of our nature. The other necessary polarity is energy and dynamism. When our blissful stillness is unified with dynamic, evolving, creating energy, which is what we access through connection with the goddess of the earth, Gaia Sophia, then we are truly whole and fully alive. To augment both sides in a way that helps us achieve access to this ideal state of being, I recommend some other stones in combination with Aurastarlite, such as moldavite, columbianite, phenacite, euclase, and all the kinds of zestulite. On the Heaven and Earth website, which is heavenandearthjewelry.com, when you look up Aurastarlite, you'll see a lot of raw crystal specimens. Some will look like this. Most of them will have white stripes of quartz that are more dramatic than what you see here. Some of the crystals will have bright red hematite inclusions, and those are at the terminations primarily. These are the most grounding ones. And also there are pieces that have this dark brown outer coating on the points. These are the ones that we've used for the most in-depth healing practices. But all of them have the properties that I've been talking to you about so far. In addition to the raw specimens, on the website you'll find tumbled pieces, good for carrying in your pocket or for placement on the body in a layout. We also have wire wrap pendants, and we have a good selection of Aurastarlite beads in sizes from 6 millimeter all the way up to 14 millimeter. I've recently spent time trying out combinations of other stones with Aurastarlite, and designing some power strand necklaces and power bracelets. And those are all on the website. So I've designed strands for enhancing a bunch of different things, including psychic awareness, spiritual protection, bodily cellular support, emotional support, neurological support, energy detoxification, and recharging one's vitality. And even there's a combination for past life healing. So there are strands, or I should say, those are the strands and bracelets we've designed so far, as well as pure Aurastarlite, which is very powerful in its own right. I need to mention that from my point of view, the healing qualities of Aurastarlite and all the other stones operate on the spiritual level and should not be substituted for medical or psychological care. The ideas that I express about spiritual healing with stones are intuitive and speculative and have not been scientifically tested. So these videos are for educational purposes only and are not medical advice. So now I want to finish with the little 3-minute meditation with Aurastarlite. I invite you to join in and see if you can get a taste of what the energies of these stones are like for you. So I'm just going to set my timer here and hold the stones to my heart. Yeah, I'll hold one to my heart, one up here to the third eye when I get started. And right now I'll start at the heart with the breathing I always use. On the inhale, I invite the stone, the being of the stone, into my heart with an invitation of welcome. And I also visualize the physical stone, their image, in my heart. So I do that as I inhale. Then as I exhale, I offer myself in friendship to the being of the stone. So I'll breathe like this a few times, and then I'll start the meditation and the projection of Aurastarlite energy into the field that you can enter in and share with me now. Well, that made me feel great, and I hope it did the same for you. Thanks for joining me in this video, and I hope you'll check out some of the other videos I'm doing about the many stones in the mineral kingdom and their spiritual qualities. So until next time, many blessings. Thank you.